She's the heart and soul of our club. Without Wendy, we wouldn't have had a club. Going back a number of years ago, the club was in a fair bit of trouble. Wendy stepped up as secretary. Since then, the club has just gone ahead leaps and bounds, and every year for the last probably 3 or 4 years, we've figured in the final series in the Roma League. Our A-grade side's playing tomorrow, and a lot of that is attributed to Wendy and what she does behind the scenes.
No one really knows the work that Wendy would have put into the club. Everything from jersey washing,
Ensuring that the canteen's running on home game days.
Signing up players,
she's here on the Sunday cleaning up.
So doing all the paperwork, registrations for players.
go and see Wendy if you need something done.
The kids don't have a lot here to do, so that's another thing while we stay at it. And one of the great passions is seeing the juniors come up to under 16s. You like working with them and seeing them go on further, nurturing them into the senior league. It's been good.
To the junior club, I think Wendy's sort of done a lot of the groundwork over the years. She's put in a lot of hard yards in sort of sorting out a lot of stuff, behind the scenes stuff that's been done to get the juniors to where they are now.
Wow, look at that one.
Wendy was the brave soul that took over as secretary from me, and prior to that she'd had roles as vice president and president of the club as well. So I'd worked over those first 12 years quite closely with Wendy, and then I sort of moved on into Roma administration, and Wendy took over in secretary's position, which she's held ever since.
In the juniors, I started out as a volunteer, but at my job, I never had an executive position in the juniors. I just was a volunteer as far as washing jerseys, the canteen duties, taking kids away.
For us to travel to some of our away games, like it's a 6-hour round trip, her and Gary make that trip to go out and make sure the boys are right, support the boys, and if there's anything they need, they're there with them. It's a big commitment in this area to be part of the executive, and to be the secretary of the club's even bigger.
Without doubt, unless someone like Wendy puts her hand up, the work doesn't get done. Clubs like ours are going well at the moment. We go through periods of really tough times, and Wendy's been here and fought through those as well. So at the moment she's got a club in a very good position, but it's been a lot of hard work to get to there.
It'd be a few hard years, I think, before we got back to where we were if we didn't have Wendy here helping us. The groundwork that she's done in previous years and what she continues to do now is sort of over and above whatever any secretary really should have to do. I think she takes on everyone's job really, and if sort of someone's there to help, well and good. Other than that, it'll still get done by Wendy in the end. So she's a valuable piece of equipment in the Miles football area.
It's vital. You just don't have rugby league without that type of person. Without a Wendy in your club, you don't have a club.